Hey guys, so today I want to tell you about one of my favourite camera bags ever, and I don't actually own it. But in fact, Mrs. Fairclough owns it. It's her first ever professional camera bag. It was the one indulgence when we started the business. She said, I really want a Billingham because I've wanted one forever. My granddad had one. They are such a kind of classic style. I just think they're really cool, and I know they're expensive, but I just want one. So we went to Selfridges, of all places, camera department, and she bought a Billingham Hadley Pro 7.5 years ago in 2013 when we first started shooting weddings, and it's still going strong to this day. I absolutely love it. I occasionally take it out for days out, flying the drone, doing bits of filming and photographing when I only want a small discreet bag, and honestly it's just an absolute joy. I'll take you through some of the things quickly that I really like about it. Probably give you my top 5 because I could just talk all day about this bag. You get it in a nice dust bag, so we have a few Billinghams and Think Tank bags, and when they're in storage it's really nice to be able to get stuff out of storage in the same condition that you put it in. So put it away clean and you know it's going to be perfect when you get it out for the next shoot. And I mean, look at it. That's 7 years old, been around the world a few times, been to over 100 weddings, probably over 200 pre-wedding shoots. It's been in really hot weather, like 45 degrees, really cold weather, like minus 39 degrees I think was the coldest. It's been in rain, it's been in tropical storms in Antigua, it's been through everything, and it's just phenomenal. It's in great condition still. It has marks and scuffs and scratches and everything, but it's the one bag that has outlasted everything and come out looking absolutely fantastic and actually nicer to use than it was when it was new. So let's go through what makes this bag so great. So it's a camera bag, but it doesn't look like a camera bag. That's probably my number one thing. It looks like a fishing bag or something that you'd take on a safari in the 1920s. I absolutely love it. It's quite small, it's a really nice form factor, it's not bulky to carry against you because shoulder bags can get a bit annoying to carry around for long periods of time when you're travelling. But this is an A7 III with a 24-105 on it, and that fits perfectly in half of there. It's actually a bit small for that, so you can move this divider across. So you can see you can fit two mirrorless bodies with two big lenses in there, no problem at all. You get a second divider as well, so if you've just got one body that you're travelling with, you put that in the middle, and then you can put bottle of water or some food or snacks or whatever down the side, and there's loads of room in there. You can also fit an iPad. You can fit the big iPad, can't remember what size they are now. This is just the normal Pro, but yeah, that fits in the back there, no problem. You can even stand that up and have a paperback book down there as well, and it still all closes fine. So there's more room in there than you think. These front pockets are great. They are just a press stud, so they're sometimes a little bit annoying to get in and out of, but they're pretty big. You can fit a couple of spare batteries, spare cards. You can put passport and stuff in there if you want to. We don't generally tend to. We tend to put them in the back compartment here, or there is a zip compartment at the back which is really secure. So if we're carrying like passport, cash, plane tickets, they just go in the back and that zips across. That's against your body, and then yeah, there's no funny business with that. It's great. These front pockets also expand on a second press stud, so if you've got something really big that you're carrying around in there, you can actually fit a Canon 5D Mark III body in there. It's a bit of a squeeze, but you can do, like if you're carrying a spare body and you don't want it in the main compartment. But most of the time we just have those clipped to a sensible size, and then we can just put little accessories in there, and sunglasses and just incidental stuff. Car keys if you're out for a walk and you don't want them in your pocket. The build quality is absolutely second to none. I don't want to like Billingham bags because they are so expensive. They are really expensive. This in 2013 was like £220, which at the time was more expensive than some of our lenses. So to spend that much money I thought was a bit of an insane endeavour, but you know, I was wrong. It is awesome. And 7 years later, it is still going absolutely strong. It's really comfy to carry around, despite not having a padded strap. This webbing strap is just wide enough and has enough rigidity not to cut right into your shoulder. So you know you get those kind of nylon straps on cheap bags, and they just, the edges cut into you. You end up with those red weird marks down you, and I end up with all these little like red pock marks on my shoulder and just in agony at the end of it. I don't get this. I don't get it with this. I carried this around South Africa quite a bit. Katie took it as her bag, but I ended up carrying it quite a lot. I took my think tank, and even walking a few miles in really, really hot like African heat through the bush, like, I didn't have a problem with that at all. I think it's great to carry. And this handle up here is like a rigid design, so it doesn't kind of flop against the bag, so you don't have to scrabble around for it. If you're going to pick this bag up, you just pick it up. And another great thing about it is the handle is in such a place that if you pick it up empty, you're not going to tip all your stuff all over the place. It's not ideal, and I wouldn't make a habit of it, but if you just need to grab your bag and run, it's actually a great handle for that. And I really respect the design of top handles where you can actually use it in any position, unlike some of the other Billinghams that we've got that I'll go through in another review that just don't quite work so well. They really got it right with the Hadleys. In terms of construction, it's all top quality, brass rivet eyes, leather. This stuff, whatever the hell this is made out of, I want everything made out of this. It's amazing. It's really hard wearing, but it's really soft. It's a matte finish. It's not shiny at all. There's no element of cheapness in this. It's fully lined. The divider quality is really nice. They're thick and padded without taking up too much space. And overall, I just love the design of this bag. Whether you're photographing or filming, if you're just taking a little camera out and some bottles of water, it's the perfect size for them to just drop in. Like, that just reaches kind of just into the neck. You can fit 3 500ml bottles of water and a camera with a reasonable lens on it. That's a 24-105. It's the biggest lens that we've got, so that's no problem. Batteries, cards, accessories, iPad, little bits and pieces, map, phone, keys, wallet. Everything that you need and more can fit into this bag. So I honestly wouldn't get too caught up on needing a bigger bag for like a day pack for going out and doing a bit of shooting. It's absolutely phenomenal. Now, like I said, not mine. I've enviously looked at this bag from afar for several years. In the past year, I've started using it, and I really, really appreciate some of the design features of it. No, it's not quite as practical as the think tank bags. I'll go through my retrospective 30, which is my favourite camera bag ever, on another review. But that's not really the point of a Billingham. The point of the Billingham, to me, is I love it. It's such high quality. It gives me joy every time I take it out of the bag, and it makes me want to take it out. Rather than a perfect utility item like, say, a Sony camera versus a Leica. Sony will get the job done better than anything else on the planet right now, but you want to pick up a Leica. You want to go and photograph with that because of the feel of it in your hands, and the feeling it gives you when you use it makes you inspired to actually pick it up and go out. And this is the same with the Billingham. They might not be the most utilitarian bags. There are better bags, there are more waterproof bags, there are more flexible bags, there are cheaper bags, there are better value for money, but nothing gives you the same feeling, and we have tried a hell of a lot, and that is absolutely true. So when shops eventually reopen, I urge you to go and have a play with a Billingham yourself. Feel the quality, see if it's for you. It may be, it may not be, but I love them. I absolutely love them, and I don't think we could be without one now. They're absolutely fantastic. So yeah, that's about it really. I know it's not a proper review, it's just what I like about this bag in particular. One that a lot of people overlook because they think it's either an old man bag or too trendy and too expensive because of the brand name. But honestly, check them out. You will really, really like it, I'm sure. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, turn on my notifications. I've got loads of good reviews coming up, including a few think tank bag reviews. I've got a review of the bigger Billingham 307, the doctor style bag, which is quite interesting, that we have, and loads of photography and film gear that we're yet to review. So thanks very much for watching. See you next time. Check out the channel and see you later.